Aquí estamos con la Kiri disfrutando de Varanasi y sacando fotos. Es una experiencia impresionante esto. Okay guys, I'm here on the train to Varanasi. Okay, I'm here arriving to Amulsarai. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Aquí estamos con la Kirita llegando de dónde veníamos, no me acuerdo qué vuelvo. De Abra y ahora.
Nada, pues ahora ya a gozar nomás, ya lo peor ya pasó.
El tren fue una experiencia, pero.
Una experiencia heavy, me encantó igual.
Varanasi is a very exciting, very interesting place. It's 4 million people in a very small town. Okay, I'm here in Varanasi and I'm gonna take a few portraits of one guy in the street. Alright, let's start. Okay guys, I'm gonna start working with this picture. I prefer to work with Photoshop Lightroom or with the Camera Raw plugin to do color correction, but in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how you can do with Photoshop without Lightroom and without the Camera Raw. Okay, here we are in Photoshop. If I take a look, I'm gonna put the picture in 100%, and you see it's a picture with a high resolution. Okay, it's very good. It's a little dark, but we're gonna start doing color adjustment. The first step, I'm gonna go to my adjustment panels, and here I'm gonna add curves. Okay. With the curves, one of the things that I can do is you can move this slider, the left one, okay, or the right one, to indicate the point that is with more luminosity, okay. But the way that I like to use the curves, I prefer first go to the window and select the histogram, okay, and here I can see my histogram, and then display all and expand with all the channels, okay. Here I like to see the red, green, and blue, okay. If you see here, there is one part that I have no information. I mean, the information start on this area, like here and like here, and this is one of the things that I like to do with the histogram. I select a red, okay, and I go, for example, to the right, and I start moving this one until I see the information is touching, okay, the right part, okay, in order to have a very good distribution of information, okay, on reds. Then I go the same on the greens, okay, I start moving this one, okay, until I have something good, and then I'm going to blues, and I do the same thing, okay, until I have something like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this on the left a little bit. Okay, maybe I have a little clipping here, but it's not a big deal. All right, but the thing is, maybe you will change a little bit the colors, okay, on the histogram. In that case, one of the things that I like to do, okay, I like to select here the normal mode, okay, and go to all the way down and select luminosity. In that case, you will adjust just the luminosity of the channel instead to change the colors, okay. All right, and in addition, then I start working with this curve. I like to see the entire picture. Okay, I'm gonna hide my histogram. Okay, and here I can start take a look to this area. I'm gonna increase the light maybe a little on the shadow, which is the shadow part, okay, and then I'm gonna move this one a little down, okay. This is the highlights, okay. If you increase this one, you're gonna add more light on the highlights, okay, reduce the light, but it's not my idea, okay. I like the luminosity that I have on this picture on the highlights. I'm gonna preserve it there, but I'm gonna increase a little bit on the shadows, okay. That is the thing that I like to do with the curves, okay. Then the other thing that I like to do, okay, I like to start playing around with the texture that I have here on this guy, okay. Let me show you. For example, I'm gonna select this picture and I'm gonna duplicate, okay. You can drag and drop to the icon to create a new layer, and I have here a second layer. And here you can start playing around with the different blending mode. For example, if I select here a multiply blending mode, if I select a color dodge, okay, everything gonna change, okay. I like to work with the overlay, okay, but when I work with the overlay, the picture looks with too much contrast. But I can reduce that, okay. I'm gonna show you how. For example, I can go to the image adjustment, and then I'm gonna select here the shadows and highlight. Shadows and highlight, one of the things that I can do, I can increase the light on shadows, okay. Here you can decide the tone, okay. If you want to affect more the black part of the picture, you can see the very dark part of the picture, or maybe mid-tones also, and then you can increase the light on shadow, and then decrease the light on highlight, okay, in order to do not lose that information, okay, or detail, right. I can reduce, I can increase this one a little bit, and then you can see the picture, but the picture looks with more drama, okay, and that is one of the things that you can do. But the thing is, you saturate a little the picture, okay. If I show you just that channel, you can see that happen, all right. But in addition, I'm gonna desaturate that, but I'm gonna apply on the same picture, not from the adjustment panel. I'm gonna go to the image adjustment, hue and saturation. This is a destructive way to work, but for me it's okay because I can repeat this pretty fast. And I'm gonna reduce the saturation. Can you see, because this one you have too much saturation, okay. And that is the idea. That is one of the things that I can do with this one, okay. But in addition, I like to apply another thing, okay. I'm gonna select the same layer and I'm gonna duplicate again, and here, okay, I'm gonna call this one texture, all right, okay. And I'm gonna call this one, for example, drama, okay. And on my texture layer, one of the things that I plan to do, I'm gonna select this one, okay, in a blending mode, which is vivid light, hard light, linear light, anything that is very high contrast, okay. What's gonna happen is something like that. But in addition, then I'm gonna zoom in a little bit the picture, okay. And then I'm gonna change this layer. I'm gonna apply a filter. I'm gonna go to the filter, other, high pass, okay. This is very popular. It's pretty cool to work with this filter because you can add more sharpen, okay. A lot of people, they apply the filter first and then they change the blending mode. I like to change the blending mode first and then apply the high pass, okay. In this here you can see, okay, the high contrast that you have on the picture, and with this one you can add more sharpen on the picture, okay. I would like to zoom in more. I'm gonna press Command or Control Plus, okay. I like to zoom in up to 50%, and here I can see the texture that I have on the picture, okay. I like that. I'm gonna click OK, okay, and here you can see that's before, that's an after, okay. And this is the drama on the picture. But the thing is, the only thing that I don't like with this one, you're gonna start losing a little bit the highlight, okay. Sometimes you can say, all right, that is for me, it's no problem because I like the drama, I like a few highlights, okay. It's up to you, okay, if you want to lose that, okay. But that is one of the things that you can do. If you see, that is the picture that is before and that is after. And now you can start continue working in this layer. I like to work with the dodge and burn tool, okay. For example, I can select the dodge tool, and here I'm gonna select that the exposure something low, around 15% or something like that in mid-tones. And here with the dodge tool, you can add more light in a few parts. I'm gonna increase the size of my brush, okay, with my right bracket key. And then if you want to add more light in a few parts like this, okay, even a little on the eyes, okay, I would like to add more light. And then I'm gonna decrease a little bit. You can zoom also, and then I can add a little more light over the eyes. It's a very good, okay, very good expression on this guy, okay. And then maybe I'm gonna add a little light here in this area, okay. And also what you can do, you can use the burn tool, because with the burn tool you can continue adding a little shadow or more drama in a few parts. Okay, in addition, you can, if you want to recover information, you can start playing around with the burn tool on the drama, okay, layer. If you want to start, okay, I can burn, okay, on this area, but I'm gonna burn with the highlights. Okay, you have to put the highlight here, okay, more exposure, and then you can start recovering that detail that you had there. If you see, it's a little change maybe on the video. Okay, you have to set up a high resolution if you want to see that part, but it's pretty easy. Just start working with the brush if you want to recover that information. Okay, that is the way that you can increase the drama on a picture. I think looks pretty cool. Okay, it's not a lot of work, it's just to understand the way that you can add that. That is the before and that is after. Okay, I hope you like the tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel, and then you can watch all my videos. All right, let's continue discovering India.